Welcome, this is Dr. Dookie streaming live Marvel Strike Force. I have some updated information finally for the Phoenix Legendary event coming up. On the screen right now, I have uh, the Hand Assassin and Nobu shown meeting the finish line here just a few days ago, both ranked up to rank 6. And now I just have Loki to go. And once I have my Loki at rank 6, I will have everything I need for Phoenix. They're already at level 65 a pop. They all have 6665, except for the Assassin, which is 664. Oh, 6664, by the way. Except for the Assassin, which is 664, and for Nobu, which is just 5664. Ugh, I think I got that right. Uh, his level 6 basic does not increase damage. It only increases the chances that he's going to go invisible or whatever by 20%. He has a 50% chance as it is. Not that big of a deal. I'm hoping that there isn't some super terrible RNG element of the event to get through. Otherwise, I doubt I'm going to regret leaving those points there. Everyone else is pretty much ready. They're all at tier 9 gear, and I might finish Mordo at tier 10. We'll see. Hopefully that'll be enough because I have enough red star luck there. But we'll see. So what I wanted to do, and I can barely contain myself, I wanted to take advantage of this event that's going on, the malicious manipulators, and see if I can get a really good chunk of Loki. I was patient all day, waiting and waiting and waiting. I haven't tried to farm a single Loki, and I only need the 28 points, so let's get right to that. And I have the power cores to refresh, so let's see what happens. And straight off the bat, 0. Thanks, Fox Next. Thank you. Let's see. Number 2, 8. Ooh, that's nice. Number 3, 0. Thanks again, Fox Next. Number 4. Ooh, I got 4. And number 5. Ooh, 8. That is nice. So, you know what? I'm really tempted. How much is this going to be to 50? Ah, whatever. Let's do it. Let's go for it one more time, and let's see what. Ooh, look at that. So I have 196 low keys. I'm now just 4 shards short, so I will easily get that tomorrow. What's really nice though is at this point I can skate the luck gods be damned, and we know about the RNG gods in this game. Uh, what I mean is, if we go to the inbox right now, we see on the daily rewards there is a login calendar for the next 7 consecutive days. Tomorrow is Ronan the Accuser. That's Sunday. And then Monday we have Nobu. Tuesday we have Mordo. Wednesday we have Head Assassin. And Thursday we have 5 Lokis. So that will put me over the top regardless. But I will most likely finish him off tomorrow. Oh, that made me very happy. The other thing I wanted to do tonight is finally open some of these war orbs. Let's see what they're called. Let me open this first. What is this? Oh, it's just a basic orb. Well, for prosperity's sake, I will open the basic orb for the audience. What did I get? Ooh, look at that. Aim assaulter. Nice. Okay. Um, Curiosity's sake, I'm definitely gonna do that. Okay. So, where are those again? Oh yeah, I should just go to supplies. I did not check out these offers. Huh. Really need this. Oh, I hate how expensive these things are. Anything else I should get? No, I have 10 of those. Ooh, I need that. Probably need that too. This 500,000 gold a day for 21 days has been so great. And I've also purchased the offers. I had an Amazon gift card thanks to Papa-in-law, and that's been going well. But I think I finished it today with a chunk of power core so that I could make sure I could get as many Lokis as possible. Let's see. These things. Okay. So I'm about to open 10 of these orange gear war orbs, and I hope they're good. We'll see if they're worth saving. Well, here goes. I know what I'm wanting to get, but look at that. I know what I want to get, but so rarely do you get what you want in this game. Oh, that is nice. Not really. It kind of. Uh, I know what that's for. I know I should be excited about that. That's for Dark Phoenix and whatnot. Ooh, look at that. Happy with that. I think that's going to go to Nick Fury. I got another one. I mean, normally I'd be happy about that, but I'm hoping for something. For to go. I was hoping for something specific, but it doesn't look like luck is going to fall in my lap. I have two more left. Ah. And what am I ending up with? Alright. So what did I get? So not to look too disappointed, Dr. Dookie is happy for some of this stuff. But what did I need? Not promethium, but palladium. And what else did I get? Way too many serums, superior serums. And I do not have Nick Fury at 12. I guess I'll just have to start grinding Nick Fury. Get him to gear 13. There wasn't really any good news there. Let's see. So I got a bunch of these. I needed those. But I'm 5 shy there, so that's disappointing. Oh well. I'll be looking out for that in the store. Um, let's see. And what is he missing? Yeah, still need 20 of those, and still 5 shy of those. Oh, these orange gear. Oh, they're just so hard. I was hoping for a spot of luck today. Um, really wanted to take Rocket up to tier 13, but that'll be for another day. Alright, so let's see. What I wanted to do though, oh, so close, Loki. I don't have the cash until midnight anyway, so that kind of works out. Um, when I get that 500,000 free gold. Thank you, Foxnax. May I always be fair in my appraisal of your good and evil deeds. Alright. What was I looking for? Forgetting myself for a second. Showing off my modest roster. No, I needed to grind. Um, who was it? Okay. I'm either going to do Ms. Marvel or Mystique. I have a feeling Magneto is right around the corner. I don't have him yet. I'd much like to unlock Magneto at a 6 star, and the only thing stopping me from doing that is Mystique. Ms. Marvel, 10 away from 6 stars. Of course, I get 0. So suspicious. I'm sure it's just random, but when you are that close, every time you get a 0, it really stands out. Oh, so happy. Just yesterday, just yesterday, I unlocked I unlocked the ability to farm vision, and this is the team I did it with. Um, Iron Fist is pretty far along there, and he's 7-star. Um, Juggernaut there, he's 6-star, and he has 6 red stars, so that's why him. And then Mordo and Loki, they got power leveled over this event in order to get ready for Phoenix. And then Scarlet, which of course is the healer, the pseudo healer of the group. So, and the deflects keep you alive. The blinds from Mordo keep Thor from hitting you. Loki putting evade on everyone, that saves you from Thor once. Um, my Iron Fist and Juggernaut are just strong enough to take a few hits, and well, Iron Fist can heal if he takes one, and so on and so forth. So it worked out. It looks like it wouldn't, but it did. I had one Klitsch revive from Doctor Strange that they give you for free in that level. He brought back Juggernaut from the grave, from an early grave, and then Juggernaut was able to do his ultimate move a second time, I think, and let me see. I think he actually finished Thor off by punching him, just a basic attack, which was great. Anyway, that was fun. I got very lucky. I was very happy because it's a very frustrating node, and I think there are some nodes that I don't have 3-starred, like for example Kingpin. Um, you know what? Let me do that. Let me just 3-star Kingpin right now. Very confident. What is that? That's got to be villain. Oh, I lied. I do have that one. Well, which one? Which one? Which one am I thinking of? Ah, Kingpin's the reward. It's not in villains. It's Nexus 7-9, and I think the only enemy is Wolverine. And I never had a good controller squad up until this point, so never really had a team that could beat this guy. It seems like my Star-Lord is so strong. Why wouldn't I? This is like triple squad of Doom, and then I'm not really sure what the value of Loki would be here exactly, other than why not? Yeah, let's give it a shot. It's probably a really terrible squad that I just made, but it should be interesting for those of you at home that are way better than me and have way better rosters. You know, looking at some folks that I know have way higher overall team power than my roster does, I'm proud of my Guardians team, but on the other hand, I wish I put more time in my Power Hour team, my Power Armor team, and Dr. Dookie's Brawler team. Right now I'm working on Wakanda team, but those would be my 3 go-to teams right now that I'm putting spare stuff as soon as this event is over. I don't, I'm just happy to have Phoenix, and then am I even going to use her? I mean, that sounds stupid, but I guess I should reserve some orange mats for her that I was going to put into Wakanda just for her passive. But other than that, I'm not really excited about an X-Men team. I grew up with the 1992 X-Men and loved it. That being said, uh, they're not my favorites at the time. Today, I'd be more interested in seeing Silver Surfer in the game and some of the other cosmic threats. Somehow getting Galactus in here would be great. Okay, that was awesome. That was super overkill. That's what happens when you have a 7 red star Star-Lord at your disposal. And that's not even level 7 ultimate, that's a level 6 ultimate that he has. So, well, that's great. So now that's another way to grind Kingpin, which, you know what, hopefully they will change the node out. What's nice is they're really nice when they upgrade a node and they change the character reward, for example, they don't make you redo the node. So they often do make the node harder though. So it does behoove one to finish the nodes, especially 3-star the nodes, especially the ones that currently pay out. I don't think they're in the business of straight up removing characters. What I mean is they've removed characters and then they're only available in raid or whatnot, but then they replace them with a different character. I don't think they straight up are guilty of taking a character out without replacing it. So, yeah, I don't think I have any of these easier ones to worry about. I know to a lot of folks that these are all very easy, but some of these I just, time has forgotten about them. Like, do I really need to be able to farm more of these encoded datas? I have 200 of them. I recently started getting low on these, but part of my philosophy for this game in trying to be as free to play as possible with only occasionally getting those character rewards so that, you know, I end up with a 4-star character that I can use in the red star blitz as opposed to a 2 or a 3-star character that I will, it'll be a very long time before you really grind them up to even a 4-star. But it looks like I have most of the stuff unlocked. I don't really feel like grinding through it all right now. Cosmic. What's interesting is, I don't know, maybe it was Nexus back there. There are some orange items that show up as being available soon in some Nexus campaign nodes, so that's exciting. I have all of these. I'm gonna start grinding Black Panther soon. Get him up to six star. Probably won't grind him up to 7 unless it looks like I'm gonna have a 7-star Shuri. But yeah, that's about it there. What was the other hard one? So recently, I guess they made Loki really hard. I got in there before they did that. Dr. Dookie secured Mystic 3-6 before that blasted upgrade. All my Mystic 2s are done, which is how I'm able to farm Ms. Marvel. No, yes, Ms. Marvel and Doctor Strange. I'm gonna have them at 5-star soon. That's pretty low, but because of these stupid events, forcing me to grind day after day after day for these characters, these specific characters that I did not quite have at 6-star, I'm a bit behind on those guys. What was the one other character I need to grind is Mystique. Blast. Kind of low on money. Need midnight to roll around. I'm at war. I have a war attack. We have a clan that's much harder than us that we're going up against. I'm not really excited about that right now because we're gonna lose. Um, it's just how it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I kind of need these, but I'm short on those. Maybe just wait around for something else. They need to add orange items into the raid store. I'm sure they will when they've decided that orange is the new purple or whatever, and they'll add. They're going to do one or two things. So when characters have the ability to become um, 8776, I think that's usually how they do that. They add the basic, and then they add the passive. And right before or along the release of adding the 8886 abilities, so you have the character that has all those. That's when orange materials will become plantable, is my guess. And keep in mind, no one has said that there'll be a new material for those new abilities. Um, it could still be the oranges. We might be stuck with orange for a while. I'm not mad at that. That means though that those eight, eight, 6 abilities are going to be really expensive probably. So because of that, um, 7775 will become the new 6664 for more characters than just a very, very few, and that'll be a double-edged sword because that'll mean more teams like that in the arena to fight against, more teams like that in the blitz to fight against. But you will have the opportunity to carve out, um, to flesh out a couple teams instead of just an ability here or there. So that'll be fun. Pardon me. All right, nothing to see, huh? All right, so I wanted to see. Maybe we'll finish with a few blitz. It'd be nice to finish in this blitz. I've never finished in blitz in the top 1500, but at the same time, Nebula is not really not that great. My poor power armor team. They're so low. I can't wait to spend time with them. My Avengers team, they perpetually are terrible. That might always be the case, unless they redo the Avengers. I don't know when they would. Uh, Unless there's some super duper re-release of the Avengers theatrical trailer or something, or theatrical release rather. The Brawler team is getting better slowly. My Wakandans are slowly getting better. I cannot wait until I put some orange mats in there. I know there are some naysayers out there saying, but they're not instantly the best team ever. I can't autoplay Ultimate 7 instantly. And I get all that. I don't think maybe you're meant to be able to just autoplay Ultimate 7. Maybe they tried to be smarter with the way they placed the characters. I've seen that, there are double Rocket Raccoons to deal with, um, double or possibly triple Crossbones. Don't quote me on that, but the teams look pretty fierce. Let's see. Let's tangle with this team. So so yeah, I get that. And I don't mean to mock anybody out there. There are people smarter than me out there that play this game in Theorycraft and do it more cleverly than I do, I'm sure. Uh, but it seems plain to me that the Wakandans are an excellent raid team if you have the orange mats in the right spot. And maybe they do need to be tier 13 with 4 red stars uh, in order to be very successful in Ultimate 7. But if that's the case, I'm not gonna have a very good Ultimate 7 Wakandan team for a while, but I'm okay with that because I have a Guardians team that can do pretty fair amount of damage and a Defenders team that can do a fair amount of damage from what I've seen. And if my alliance is able to successfully and consistently get a 30%, which is yet to be seen, but if we can, everyone will be happy. So that is yet to be seen, but I can't wait to give it a shot. So far, we've only missed one set of Ultimate 7 keys uh, that we've gone for, and that was kind of my fault. I was sick last night. I've been actually sick for a while. You've come to find out I have some, as you get older, no, but I now have some kind of seasonal allergy-induced asthma. So had I not had that treated with steroids, I'd probably still be under. So happy to be on my way to a recovery. Geez, we're not doing so well here, are we? Let's wapow everybody. Can't see anything that's going on. Oh, we just fast forward it until it's my turn. Okay, so I have the offense up and he's charged. Um, so we'll go ahead and do that. That should take out Loki. Boom! And we get the assist. And that's going to go to Thanos. And then because he killed, what, 2 people there, he got 120%, most likely is how they did that. Since I know they've announced a few times now that speed bars do overfill. So that means you could have multiple turns in a row if you had, for example, higher than 200% speed bar. Let's see. Let's get the offense up. Not as strong as I'd like her. I can't wait to put orange mats in her though. Her basic ability, and I think her ultimate. Her ultimate is what I just did. Yeah. So when you put orange mats in Okoye's ultimate, she takes away 50% of someone's speed bar, and if you think about that, that's like half of a stun. And in some cases, it's more useful because it might give you the opportunity for Black Panther to put a slow on them. And he just got another free turn because of whatever. Or maybe I misspoke there. Well, anyway, you can watch the footage. So we punched up just a little bit there, and it wasn't like a super synergy team. It was kind of a weird team, admittedly, but they dispatched them fairly easily. And right now I'm just getting counters. Let's see. Killmonger's going to take out Thor, and we got the slow and then the assist from Okoye, and she's just going to go ahead and finish them off. So there we go. And that's just 100k power. I'm currently working on their passives, getting them up to 4. And then after that, their basics and then specials and ultimates to 666. And then I have, like I said, I have 3 abilities worth of orange mats to throw. I have enough to do, my plan is to immediately do Shuri's passive because that gives everybody speed up. Every Wakandan ally gets speed up on start, essentially giving you, everyone a free first turn. So that's huge, and it gives everyone, I think, 20% additional health. Also huge, but that's only during raids. The speed up is in any environment, so that's good. Um, After that, I want to do Okoye's basic. That gives her 50% focus on her basic attack, which that will be triggered during her assists. Her basic is the ability that peels off buffs uh, while you're attacking an enemy. So you do want to have as much focus as possible to break the resistance. So for example, if you're going up against someone with a bunch of resistance, you could do her ultimate first, which will give her offense up, which gives you 50% bonus to focus. And then if you have the orange mats in her basic, she'll get another 50% bonus to focus. Depending on how they do the math, that's either going to double her focus or increase it by 225%. Either way, pretty cool. And that'll give her just a little bit more of an edge in peeling off buffs, especially she'll have that offense up. Presumably, if she assists any character, uh, she'll have that same buff. So hopefully you'll get lucky with the assist is what I mean. You can't presume that, but you always want that to happen, of course. And if she's charged, she's guaranteed to do the assist. So definitely a good investment there. From there, I can't resist. I really want to do M'Baku, and the reason for that is I want to see his 100% block chance with his 50% block amount. I just want to see that make the damage drip down to single digits. I think that'll be fun. From there, the second wave, uh, I want her Shuri's ultimate will need to get an orange ability for sure. Because that gives the 5th heal. So she can heal a character either 5 times in a row if they're really close to death, or each character in the team, including herself, once, and any combination in between, because she always, each heal always assesses who is the weakest character, who has the least amount of health right now. I think that's a really, really cool dynamic. I can't wait to get that there. After that, I think I would give Killmonger his first for his basic ability. It gives him some more drain, and I think it guarantees him to do another attack. Um, Probably Okoye's ultimate from there. And no. Before that, I would definitely do Black Panther's passive so that he would have a 100% speed bar per kill, allowing him to do turn after turn after turn in certain situations. I think that'd be great. And then after that, I would want to do Okoye's ultimate, and finally Shuri's special, which guarantees an ability energy to a random Wakandan. And I think finally, I would finish up with Killmonger's passive, possibly M'Baku's special, but I'm not sure. That's a lot of orange mats. That's far into the future. Hopefully I have some more stars by then. Um, they're not that great against defenders, I think. Maybe that's not true. Let's give it a shot. But let's pick the easiest looking one. Like Ronin the Accuser at 4 stars. Let's go for it. I just love playing the Wakandans. Even now, even knowing they're not near their potential, I love it when Orange Mats gives either finish an ability, like in M'Baku's case, with getting that block amount super high, or giving a brand new ability, like in Shuri's passive case, where it's a guaranteed energy. I know she already gives 1 to 2 energy to any allies, but um, the guaranteed additional energy to Wakandans is nice. Um, I just really like the dynamics. I like the extra 50% focus. That's really cool. It's like half of an offense up. And when you're talking about stripping buffs, that's the important part of offense up, not the damage, but the focus. All right, let's see. Let's try something. Well, all right. I only have one villain on the team, and that is Killmonger. I'm not in a super hurry to kill Punisher. I want to see what happens. I want to see if we can take down um, Luke Cage relatively quickly. I'm guessing the answer is no, but let's see what happens. Powering up the team, doing some damage. Really need to level up these guys. Their damage is really, really, really low. Dr. Dookie is not impressed. Oh, so happy. So I'm within 4 shards of getting Loki up to a 6 star. Really, really happy about that. Get my offense up. He's the last piece in what I need for the Phoenix event. Hoping that my characters are strong enough and that I don't need to gear tier them up or over level them. They're all at level 65, as I mentioned before. Really want to get the Phoenix and probably shelf her. Because here's the thing, I don't have the materials and whatnot in order to get her up to gear tier 13 or even 12 or 11 in a short period of time for that matter. And let's see. Because of that, I'm not going to have a very strong uh, X-Men team, but we'll see. Alright, you got to do something different here. This is not working. I should heal block Luke Cage, though. Oh, is he gonna die? That's not good. Alright, well, this will hurt. Too bad there's a lot of defense up. Oh, he's gonna counter him. I didn't think about that. Oh. Oh, not good. Gonna lose this. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm not even gonna play this. So, I don't know. I heard Wakandans are not very good for defenders. I guess they can take out Guardians, though. I just messed around to see what would happen. They're, I'm sure that was entertaining to somebody. It's probably funny to see someone lose. All right, no, after that I gotta rally. I gotta end that on a good note. I'll still try to punch up to do something kind of impressive, but I don't know. It seems like Minerva is a scourge. These guys don't really seem to be able to take out a character fast. This seems like this might be terrible too. Sometimes Dr. Dookie must learn his lesson the hard way. Is there coffee? All right, fine. So be it. Yes. All right, let's see what we can do here. It seems like you always want to get offense up, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's better that I should have tried to slow, but my slow is 80%. It's a probability game. I see no reason why to not always do the special, though, for her. Let's see if we can do some damage here. And what would we rather do? Gain offense up? We're not going to have... Well, let's do this. Ah, nope. That was a bad idea. I hate that she gains that deflect. Uh, yeah, well, whatever. Let's just do a little damage. Nice. So because M'Baku killed one and then another character, he gained like an extra bonus attack, so that was nice. And I think it happened twice. Um, we were able to knock out the Resurrector. Minerva's gone. That's great. There's no one to chain to here, so I'll just do the basic. Okay, so we'll gain the offense up with the ultimate here. Take some speed bar back from Thanos. Do the killing blow. Get some speed bar. And go again. Probably go for Ronin here. The healer's going to be annoying though. Alright, we'll get the taunts on M'Baku. Let's get the heal. First time we're doing that, it was split between Black Panther and M'Baku. Get the offense up on Black Panther. Basic attack from Okoye. Special from Shuri. Basic from M'Baku. No one can really dodge him, so no double swing to observe. That was the ultimate, and it looks like we got a crit, so he did the bonus attack, which also got a crit, and Ronan the Accuser went down gloriously. Glorious battle. So it seems Wakanda is actually very good at taking out the Kree, unless I got super lucky there, and that was even Kree with Minerva, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. I needed that after, you know, a terrible defeat. And look at that. Yes, bow down to Dr. Dookie. So I finally started to see these teams in Blitz. The villain mystic, the villain mystic controller team, plus or minus a couple of the less desirables. I've even seen it though with hand assassin. This is my variant. I enjoy very much having Quake, even though I have a very low level Quake, relatively speaking. Ah, there's Loki, just so close. 4 shards, and that'll be 6-star tomorrow. barring some incredibly poor RNG. So Mystic Controllers are really great at knocking out Spider-Verse. Lots of villains don't really want to go up against Punisher unless you have a plan for knocking him out right away. That can be dangerous with Hulk uh, and Crossbones pulling from you. This team seems like fun. Minerva should be able to go for her relatively quickly, etc. But let's go for this team. So I don't. So if you have a team that works pretty good synergy-wise, it's very important in Blitz that they're close in level and ability-wise. If they get too far off, you start getting situations where you're battling teams that are higher level than yours overall. Uh, so the synergy, because it's a synergy team, um, that's emphasized more. So I have a bunch of teams that are just unusable in Blitz, and I just because of that I have a bunch of pickup teams. But that being said, this is a great uh, pickup team. I really love it. And that being said, let's hopefully have a success. So who do I want to knock out? Well, truth be told, the Merc Lieutenant does not have a lot of health. He heals. Uh, oh, very unlucky there. Let's go for the heal block. We'll extend all that nonsense. We do not want offense up or speed up for anybody, so there we go. Did not get the stealth on Nobu there, even at 50%. Maybe the 70% would have done it. Spending all that T3 ability material may have made Nobu go invisible, but look at that, Loki did it for free. Well, we stunned the Hulk. Probably should have just done a basic attack there. Yeah, that was terrible. We're probably gonna lose now. Not paying attention tonight to what I'm doing, and it's showing. See if we can peel some of this stuff off. Yeah, that was lucky. Having terrible lag right now. There we go. So our saving grace right now is that Thor is blind, and I think he's going to do his ultimate. Right? How is he? Oh, they're blind, that's why. Alright, counterattack for the win. So even though I think, what was that, Loki that instantly died? We have like a bunch of his clones that can still do the basic attack. They're still alive and well. Probably should start working on Thor here. Oh, now I got the stealth. Well, that's good, because Loki's dead, so... Yep, keep on keeping on. Okay, take care of the minions. Yes. And we are whittling them away. It looks actually like, looks like we're gonna win here. I so I can go back to saying how much I really enjoy the Mystic Villains controllers and the hybrids. I don't really particularly, I don't mind fighting them either because you can't, it's difficult to autoplay these Mystic controllers. Um, so if you go in there and you know what their cast order is, so to speak, you can take advantage of that if you have the right team. All right, and it looks like these archers are great. They're just removing the buffs every time he throws on uh, death proof. They just peel it off. Everyone's going to gain a deflect. And victory. And I wonder if my Loki was 6-star, he may have had just enough health and armor to survive that attack that ended him so quickly. So the predictions were something like 2.5 million to get within the 1500, and I'm at 1.4 million. I'm not really even trying here. There's still nearly a day left to go. Just not excited about Nebula, but you know what? While we're here, why don't we do some more? Here's my shield team. I want to fatten them up, put an extra 100,000 on them. That'd be great. As it is now, they cannot make it to the end of Ultimus 6, but I think they can do maybe the first 2, 3 nodes or something before they start getting whooped. Let's see, remember this, shield is made, Fury Shield rather, is made for taking out defenders, but if you do the wrong order, there's hell to pay. You want to take out um, Iron Fist first, because then you have two teams, well, you have two teams that have a healer support, so you don't have a lot of health. You're relying on the healer to replenish your health when you get damage. And so you take out their healer, that gives you that advantage. But the other thing is, Iron Fist has this really pesky ultimate 600% damage attack. And since you're also a team that doesn't have characters with a lot of health, that can just take out one of your minions and then you're in trouble. You're suddenly going to have some performance issues. I should have turned this chat off. Oh well. Alright, so let's go for Iron Fist. And I'm doing basics right now, not only because I'm not powered up, but I was hoping to get as much as that speed bar bonus as possible. Sometimes you get lucky, you get it a couple times. Only got it the once, but once is pretty good. I was able to land that slow, and because his speed bar was cut down, that slow is really preventing Iron Fist from doing anything right now. Uh, I really need to take him down, so I'm going to do a basic attack, and we got some assists there, and that took him out. Right, spread defense up and whatnot with Nick Fury. So we have offense up. We're going to move on to Punisher. Ultimate or special or whatever, I don't know. I guess they're specials. Alright, so after that we want to move on to Daredevil. Gonna hit him really hard a couple times. He's gonna dodge. We hit him once, I think. We want to make the trooper disappear and get healed, so that was great. I haven't had Nick Fury for very long. He's an excellent character. I missed him the first, at least if he's been around 3 times, I missed him the first 2. And I don't see how I'm going to have my Kree up to 6-star. There are 3 minions that are short. Uh, My Kree Guard is at 7 star. My Kree Oracle's at 6. But then the Kree Reaper, the Kree Noble, and the Kree Cyborg at are all at 5 star, and a couple of them are over 100 shards. But I know that the Kree Reaper, I think, only has around 40 shards in the bank right now, above um, or towards the next ranking. So, seems insurmountable at the moment. Don't really want to plan that out or even. Uh, I am so done. Oh, I'm so done with all this planning and spreadsheets right now. I just need to. I'm ready for the Phoenix event to be over with. It's kind of funny. I guess the movie flopped. I guess it's already being pulled from theaters. That's too bad. I saw it with the wife. We both enjoyed it for what it was. I think it's kind of silly. The number one complaint always seemed to be, well, that wasn't no Avengers Endgame. Well, yeah, it didn't have 10 years of planning to go alongside with it. If you're gonna, if that's the new metric that we have to judge every single comic book movie is, well, it wasn't no Endgame. I think you're gonna basically say that every comic book movie from here on out is gonna be complete garbage. So I'm not willing to do that. I'm willing to understand that Fox was always second-rate comic book, um, you know, realizations. I saw that in the first X-Men movie. I'm like, all right, well, they did things right here and there, but we're missing certain characters, and uh, they got really lucky with Hugh Jackman, for example. So yeah. So what I was alluding at earlier is my Shield team. They're all similar gear tier, all similar level. Fury's ahead at level 70, and then the rest are like 65, 66, something like that. Anyhow, they're able to do 8.3 just fine because of the synergy they have that lets them punch up a bit. It's more important that they're all similar levels, um, so that you're less. I guess the idea is you're less likely to get some individual character that's super hard that can kill you easily. But I'm not exactly sure on the theory there, but it seems to be the correct approach. Let's see. Oh, this is the team I'm hoping to have for what is it? Fear the Darkness or Enter the Darkness, whichever the harder one is that needs gear tier 13. That's the team I hope to have. I was really hoping to tier 13 Rocket Raccoon today, but no good luck. That's okay. Someday. I wish I had 3 red stars on him too. That team would be murder. Yeah, defenders are not. It's not good for the Spider-Verse. Guardians. Let's see. So if I switch to Guardians, what are they gonna give me now? This phony team with all tier 13 gear. Can't do that one. Ooh, and another Guardians team. A 316k Guardians team. Let's go for this and just see what happens. I think I have to punch Drax with all of my might, which entails of using Rocket Special and Star-Lord's Ultimate, hoping for the best. And then after that, what was it? Crossbones is gonna have to be. Hopefully, just we'll get lucky and stun him. We'll see. Oh, this is not good. Kingpin, he'll do offense up and defense up, right? That's not good. Um, who else was on the team? Oh yeah, and then defense up from Captain America. Another taunt from. All right, let's just get it. Let's just get this out of here, out of the way. Not even half the health gone. That's not good. No crits. Oh, we got lucky. Just enough to kill him. And we have the stun. Let's apply it. Boom, and we got lucky. We got it on crossbones. Trying to do as much damage as possible because I knew he was going to get the defense up. Start the... So he did that. So he's not going to have... So we might live this because now, look at this. Crossbones does not have his offense up for his ultimate anymore. This defense up seems like kind of a waste. I'm not sure. Oh, geez, 1,000 damage. Oh, nice. We flattened him. I think everyone's losing their defense up. So, well, whatever. At least Thanos will taste this, and it'll kill the summons. Yep, Thanos is nice and tender right now. Something like 90,000 damage there. Pretty good. And let's play it safe. I do enjoy this team, but I can't wait to level up Minerva a bit. I only have her at gear tier 9. She is 4 red star though, at 4 star. Um, she's missing a bunch of ability too, and she's at level 60. So a ways to go. Right. And for anyone that's listening, my setup is currently through stage 10, and I'm playing the game Marvel Strike Force through BlueStacks on my PC. Not currently sponsored, but one can dream. And when that day comes, I don't have to redo the video edits. Yeah, or, well, that's probably not even true. Whatever. So I do not find Guardians to be a good team to go up against Brotherhood. Alright, he's going to give everyone defense up. On the team, she's going to be invisible. She won't have defense up, but she'll be invisible, I should say. I don't know, this guy's pretty weak, and we don't have Groot. Let's fight this incredibly tough-looking team. Let's see what happens. So again, I can't wait to get to my power armor team, which gives me an excuse to work on vision, which I ultimately want to get up to gear tier 13. I really, really want to try to get, not Ultimus, Ultron, before like some update comes out and they, take him out of that event or make it way harder or just, whatever they could do. I want to get it before that happens. So I think the thing to do here is to take out War Machine because he's pretty weak. Put the stun on Star-Lord. almost got War Machine. Is Drax already dead? Yeah. Okay, War Machine's down. Oh no, my rocket's down. Jeez. Yeah, not gonna win this one. Whoa! Nice shooting, Tex. Jeez. Okay, yeah, if they stun my Star-Lord. If you stun my Star-Lord, that's my damage. And we're done. Oh my goodness. Not like this. So I've been watching Adventure Time with the wife. It's a great cartoon. I recommend it. Uh, Finn, the human, the main, well, the protagonist, I guess, he ages. He's finally 17 years old, where we are at the point in the series. So I thought that was interesting. I don't want to deal with those guys. All right, I'm gonna deal with these guys. My nemesis. I hate the defenders. I hate. Look, I used to love them, but here's what happens when you have uh, when you try to play free to play as possible. You end up using a team so much that you just don't want to play that team anymore. It's going to be a long, long time before the defenders feel new to me. Um, I don't know if they're ever going to revisit them unless they rebalance the entire game, really. Coffee. Did you start the coffee? I'm trying to get my wife to start a pot of coffee, but uh, but we'll see. We'll see. She may or may not. That's up to her. Okay, so with my team, similar to the shield, I have to take out Iron Fist first here. And I like stunning Luke Cage whenever I get the chance. A lot of times, in order to take out the Iron Fist, I have to use um, Star-Lord's ultimate. Not having to is great. Uh, I was sloppy once, and I didn't realize that I was fighting a Gear Tier 13 Punisher with a bunch of red stars, and when he did his ultimate, it killed Little Rocket before I had a chance to put a death proof on him, and that was a sad day. Alright, so we probably want to play it safe and take out the Punisher. And we did just that. It looks like Rocket's gonna die no matter what I do here, so maybe healing him was a bad choice. And yeah, he's gonna die. So might as well. Oh, could have had him just attack Jessica Jones, but he probably still would have died. Hmm. Was hoping that was gonna be lethal. Oh, that's lucky. All right, so let's get this wrapped up. It's really tempting. I have the materials. I could take Star-Lord's ultimate to a level 7. I could do Groot's passive, and I don't know, maybe Mantis's passive so that she always starts with a charge. Alas, I'm not going to do that because I'm really hoping that Wakanda is the team for me. What I'm really hoping is that there are, you see, here's what happens. Back in the day, I played this game called Acheron's Call. And in Acheron's Call, you could choose not just to be like a warrior or a magician, but you could literally choose what type of weapon you'd be stuck with for the game. Like, you could pick sword, or dagger, or staff, axes and maces, or even unarmed combat. And the thing is, there was a specific character choice that you could make that would give you a bonus that made unarmed combat free, essentially. And when this got around that you could essentially use unarmed combat to then also have magic casting abilities that you wouldn't normally have enough skill points for, and it really changed how people played the game to the point where when they started adding these new creatures into the game that were like, oh, we'll make them like stronger so that you'll need, more melee, stronger melee skills than just unarmed combat. The unarmed combat people, they were so plentiful in the game that, well, they won out, and that became the only skill that got bonus damage based on how high your skill was. So even though it was the cheapest skill in the game, it became the most powerful skill in the game. And it remained that way until the game fundamentally ended with the sequel. I mean, people still played it after the sequel came out, long after. I rejoined and revisited it at one point, and then I heard that they completely changed the dynamic of how the game works. So, such is life. But the point is, on that long meandering talk about Azeron's Call, is that if there are enough naysayers out there that pay money for the game that say, Wakanda's not good, so I'm not going to invest in it, then Wakanda will remain not good. But if there are enough people out there that have money, the whales out there, the blubbery, blubbery whales out there, that invest in their Wakanda team and then tell Fox Next, hey, it's not as good as you said it was. What the crap? Well, guess what? Dr. Dookie's telling you what will happen right now. They will go back and go, oops, we accidentally forgot to give all these abilities. Oh, the 40% health boost, there's also supposed to be a 40% damage boost. Just mark my words. It'll be something silly and ridiculous. And then the Dolphins and the whatever free-to-play community um, that didn't invest will then be upset because they'll be looking at a situation where they're like, oh, I chose not to invest because everyone said it was bad. I didn't realize that so many people were going to complain that they'd make it better. So, historically, I'm a bad guesser, and I will look at a dynamic and say, that's a really cool dynamic. And they promised that that would be a really cool dynamic. So I'm going to trust them and I'm going to go with it. So maybe Wakanda's not the team for you. What I think ultimately will happen is um, it'll be somewhere in the middle. And I think that they will buff them either right in our face and be like, see, we were doing it all along. We had good intentions. Or it'll be when they release the level 8 ability for the basic, or the level 6 ability for the passive, then you might see the bonuses that Wakandan team has there might really, really like be the missing piece. Like again, potentially, I don't know, Shuri's passive could add 20% damage, 30, 40% damage to all Wakandans and herself. Or you know, it could add, she could add a speed up on her passive on every turn. It's just something stupid. We don't know. It is yet to be seen, as they say. But the hints sound like that, because if they say you need to be level 75, well, that would be the level you'd need to be for a level 8 ability, presumably, or assuming that the trend continues. That would also unlock the passive, which which you would presume to be level 74. So that would give you two new abilities for everybody. All right, let's rock this out. How do we want to do this? Probably like this. Take that, Star-Lord. So unless you have a bunch of red stars in your Star-Lord like Dr. Dookie has, Star-Lord has not a lot of health. Very easy to take out. Much like Daredevil, I have 4 stars on mine. Not quite good enough, as you see. He's dead. And just one guy being dead was enough for Thanos to get his ultimate off, probably because of energy from Star-Lord. What do we want to do? Do we want to heal or nah? Let's just let's just get this over with. I like how Thanos glows now, but I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but it looks cool. Dr. Dookie approves. So I'm happy to have a strong defenders team. They actually, if they have to punch down, if you're lucky across, but really the defenders is a good. They wouldn't call it a hard counter. They'd call it a soft counter for Brotherhood, and they're my only counter for Brotherhood right now because the other soft counter for Brotherhood is Brotherhood. Oh, I'm missing Magneto. I can't wait to have him, but they've still, as far as I know, they have yet to announce when they're bringing back Magneto. But I am ready for him. I have a 6-star Juggernaut, 7-star Wolverine, 6-star Storm. Uh, what else? Oh yeah, 6-star Sabretooth, and then almost a 6-star Mystique. If they announced that it would be next week, I'd be able to get Mystique up to 6-star. Let's put it that way. I think she's down like 40 stars. So that'll be exciting that he'll just start at 6-star. So it'll look like I had him all along, but it'll make my alliance happy because right now in Alliance Wars I don't have a hard counter for defenders, and I guess when you're using Brotherhood team, they can take out defenders quite easily, and among many other teams, just on offense, they're not a good team for putting it in a defensive mode, I guess. But anyhow, I can't wait to actually have the Brotherhood. I'm more excited about Brotherhood than Phoenix. That's probably a stupid thing to say, but you know, I don't know. I never was in the whole Phoenix saga. I didn't think it was that interesting. A lot of people love it. Not that it's not interesting. Like like it's complex. It's complicated. It has a lot of facets to it. So ultimately, that's going to be interesting. But there are just so many other stories out there that I latched onto over the years that I kind of missed out, I guess. Let's do one more. Let's do one more Defenders battle. So, all right. So things I can't wait to do. Power armor team with vision. That'd be how I'd set it up so that I can just blast a team for free every war. Brawler team with Ms. Marvel and America Chavez. Or is that right? Yeah, that's right. And get those up there, and then the Wakanda team. So those are the three. So power armor, I really wish I got on that sooner. I kind of collected them early and then let them collect dust. Uh, they are so strong in the war with those extra bonuses that they get for the war only bonuses. Man, very impressive. Captain America shines a little bit brighter in the wars too. So does Winter Soldier, but he's such a poor character. I still don't have a use for him, even in the war, sadly. All right, so what are we gonna do here? Da 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 da. Shoot everybody. All right, so Crossbones is about to go. They didn't dispatch uh, Daredevil or anybody, so we have a 100% chance for Punisher to still assist. So I did Orange Mat that quite a long time ago. And what do we want to do? I think we want to do this. Oh, whoops, that was a mistake. Oh, glitch. Get out of my face, Thanos. Boom. Not bad. So before I realized how slow you get orange mats in this game, there was a time where I thought I would orange mat the defenders like crazy, but I never got Daredevil's passive for that extra speed. I never got Punisher's basic for all of the assists that he does. But I do have his passive, and I do have Iron Fist passive. You really can't. So Iron Fist passive for those of you wondering why that's so important, that is what turns the defenders into a raid team because it makes Iron Fist passive heal just go off at a probabilistic rate that is so high. You have a very good chance of getting that to go off, and it can be a game changer, or rather, it is a game changer. So we're at 8.3 again, punching up pretty hard with defenders. Not difficult teams, I'm not saying that, but oh, geez, 7 red star, gear tier 12. I think that's 12. 6 red star, oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think so. What did I forget to do for, oh, you have campaign energy available. That's nice. We didn't do these, or these? Oh, that's not good. This is what I do. I go to this node and just spend 24. That's my secret. And like I want this villains. No, I actually will spend it on Mystique today. Any luck? Oh, look at that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, so even closer than I thought. I just need 30 for Mystique. She'll be 6 star. That'll be a 6 star Magneto. Grab this stuff. Alright. Well, there you have it. We did some blitz. Not very exciting tonight. I need to jump in my war. I don't think my alliance would be happy if I streamed that. So we're going to end it here with the end of the blitz stream. It's good to see you back. Sorry I was out for a bit. I hope to do a live stream on whatever the next blitz is after the, who cares about the Red Star or blitz, right? Whatever the next character is, I will live stream it, and I will see you then. Until then, Dr. Dookie awaits.